Mr. Mancuso drinks very rarely, by the way.
Yes, he does drink very.
That's why I think it smacked him pretty good.
It's 100%. It smoked him up like a Christmas tree.
Well, he was drinking with professionals. I wasn't.
Well, yeah, amateur hour shit. So just say,
And that
kind of like we're doing now.
She needs a little refresher there because that might be getting a little warm.
I was leading Miss Lisa on that professional.
You need a little sippage to. You good over there?
She's so afraid that y'all are going to spin a camera around on her.
Oh, we're gonna spin a camera and
That's what I'm saying.
spin that camera over on her. Just zap her real quick. Just zap.
Drain her good.
It's a refresher. It'll cool it off a little bit more.
She's
Say something, girl. Say something. We have 100 followers. It's not like we got 8 million people watching us on ESPN right now.
There's no Red Sea parting on
If
this
it
show,
goes
so we're good.
viral, I don't know what I'll do.
Hey, Tim, what are the chances we can get one of these people that you do other podcasts with to come sit in with us?
So we have another follower.
Tim wants to keep those clients. So
Anyway,
I'm talking about.
so we had a great time. You were a little shocked that Mr. Mancuso might have been a little more intoxicated than you thought.
He's a wee bit inebriated.
Yes, he was.
Uh-oh, Renee.
Oh,
What, Mimi?
got it.
Let's see if Mimi's on her way yet.
Mimi got a new phone today.
Shocker. She gave her mama her other one.
Yes.
Nope, not on her way yet. So Lisa, what other stories you got for us? What all have we done together that we could have a conversation about?
What all have we done together? I mean, jeez.
Thank you. No, they call me Tommy.
Well, he was walking on water, so I
I was
understand how you
walking
can
on
make the
water.
comparison.
Well, it's like when Maddie asked earlier if I was being paid to do this, and I was like,
He should be paid.
well, but I started thinking like all the things. I mean, how many trips we've been on with y'all? We got to go to St. John,
St. John.
Weston. I mean,
Thomas.
Riff. That,
That was
was an
nice.
amazing place, but it did get destroyed, didn't it?
Yeah, I think it got a hurricane action.
Yeah, got caught
Yeah.
about.
We went to Greece together.
Yes. I
We
mean,
went to Italy together.
yes.
Where else we go with y'all?
Tampa.
We did Bahamas a lot.
We did
Yeah,
Burns.
Bahamas.
The Burns. We have a Burns steakhouse.
Yep,
Podcast.
Susan Burns.
I had to embarrass myself
Hey,
in
tell-
front
tell-
of my
what-
oncologist.
What does your
Wow.
oncologist call me?
Private jet.
Private jet.
It's a private jet.
Well, that's how I had to like refer to him because I didn't, I guess I could have said my friend Tommy, but I don't know. But now every time he sees me, when I'm there, for treatment or whatever, he'll come in and he'll go, "Oh, you're able to come in today or not?" And and he'll just like start making up places that I might be.
India.
Yeah, he did.
India.
Oh, you're not, here, you're not there. I'm like, I went on a jet one time that you know about to freaking Tampa. Let's not make this like I'm going,
But she might have been more than once.
But the very first time he did that to me after we took this trip, which is the only reason I told the man was
Right.
because I said, "Hey, I'm thinking about having
Glass of
a
wine.
glass of wine." I said, or maybe several because these men know wine. And I said, "It's going to be good wine." And he was like, "Yeah, I don't have a problem with that."
Treat-
And he said, "Well, tell me more. What are y'all doing? Where y'all going?" And I said-
digging.
And so I said, "Oh, we're going to, Tampa, this really good steak restaurant, Burns." He's like, "Never heard of it." He goes, "Did you say Tampa?" I said, "Yeah." And he goes, "Today?"
Mhm.
Or
Tomorrow.
or whatever day. No, I get treatment on Monday. So it would have been I think we went on a Thursday. And I don't know how I dug myself into this hole, but he goes, "How are you getting there?" And I was like,
You probably said we're leaving that day and we're coming back that
I
night.
said something.
Something like that.
Or maybe he said, "When are you going?" And I think I just said Thursday, as if like not Thursday to Sunday.
Right, it's
Yeah,
Thursday.
yeah,
I just said Thursday. And then he caught on to that like nothing.
He's an oncologist. He should have.
Well,
He has a
he's
degree.
very
Yes,
smart.
very
He's
smart man.
As long as he did not make straight C's.
Yeah. I'll see if I can get a copy of his transcript.
There you go.
But he, so, I told him, he goes, "Are you flying private?" And I was like, he's, "Oh, I've always wanted to do that." And I thought, I've seen my EOBs. You can do that.
Yeah, exactly.
What did we tell him we
And
got?
if you can't, I need to get you a new financial advisor. Like, dude, sweet.
So I told Lisa in this deal, I said, next time you go back to him, tell him we're going to take him on a private jet and we're going to go to Amarillo, Texas, to where they have the 72-ounce steak,
Well, I'm up for that challenge.
5 fried shrimp, a 1-pound baked potato, a salad, and a dessert. And if you can eat all of that in an hour, you get it for free.
I think I can do it.
And
I'm not going to tell him that is what we're doing.
That's his price to pay to go. Now, if he don't do it, he's got to pick up the tab for everybody.
Oh, no. He just won't come. He just, he'll just be like,
I think we can do that, though.
Oh, 100%. 100%. I'm not doing it, but I mean, a 1-pound baked potato will fill me up.
Yeah. How big is the steak?
72 ounces. It's called a roast. Cool, most of us are from.
I mean, that's
What you call that? Smothered and covered in Port Allen? Over there?
that's a lot.
Say something, Harley.
That's like
Jesus Christ, are you breathing?
16 ounces to a pound.
This is the quietest I've ever heard your wife.
Yeah.
Just bring her to a
hey,
podcast.
Now we need to keep this bitch quiet, huh? Shut her up.
Just bring her here, park her in the chair. That's all you get.
No, that's why you have a chair.
That's why you have a chair.
See, if you didn't have a chair, you'd be standing up like the crew is, and
Like
they're not supposed to say anything.
And Tim's going, is this camera angle good?
Anyway,
Tim don't care. Once he pushes play record with us, he like, I got to leave the room.
Yeah, I'm done.
He's like, I'm done. I got to get out of here.
so what was your favorite trip?
Ooh, I guess I would say Italy. And I think like that whole Positano, Amalfi Coast
Yeah,
area the
yeah.
best.
Totally agree.
Florence
Florence is my favorite, but Positano
well,
area is
look,
phenomenal.
I don't think I would ever go back to Italy and not go back to Florence. But when we went on our trip, I was a little disappointed that we weren't going to Rome because David and I had been to Italy previously and we did Rome, Florence, and Venice.
Right.
And Venice, I couldn't stand.
Venice overrated. So
Yeah,
overrated.
Yeah, don't
Venice
even waste your
overrated.
time.
Yes,
But
100%.
Florence, I did not care for, but it was David's favorite thing. I liked Rome. I just liked seeing all those things
Well,
I've
yeah,
he's heard about,
it's a historical
seeing.
thing.
Yeah, very historical. So when we weren't going to Rome, I was a little disappointed because that had been my favorite part about our last trip.
Mhm.
And then we went this time, and I would say I was meh on Florence. This time, I was like, I was missing out on. I mean, Florence was amazing, but I guess it was just obviously it was a different vibe. We were with friends the last time, but we had a bigger group.
Yeah, you were better friends this time.
Yes, I was.
You was better friends.
And
Yeah, piss on you peons. So.
but the Mancuso's gelato. Remember getting
Man,
the
she says,
gelato?
so true story here. Got my hair cut today by a guy named Justin McCoy,
Okay.
who cuts my hair.
that's the
He's
guy.
also in a band.
Yes.
Well, he is playing him and a kid that I used to teach and coach at Catholic High Point Capee. They both play music.
Mm-hmm.
Well, now they're playing for John Foster,
Oh.
who the American Idol guy was.
Right.
Did he win American Idol?
No, he was
No.
number 2.
Number 2. But
We can talk about why, but we won't go.
yeah, we'll go there. But so they are with him, and they went to Rome
Mhm.
for him to play like 2 or 3 gigs there, and then they left there and they went to Zurich, Switzerland to play 2 or 3 gigs. So I got my haircut today, so I walked in. I speak broken Italian, and it was let's see if I can remember even what I told him. It was Prego di nome, Ito, Entito, via Viego. Please tell me how your trip was.
Mm-hmm.
And
How long did you practice that before you executed?
like
You wonder how many people
3 or
actually
4
right now
months.
Googling right now.
yeah, like 3 or 4 months.
Did you
yeah.
use?
No, I
Duolingo?
remember certain things. That's why I just said it. It was kind of slobbered when I just said it. I do remember certain things, but certain things I don't remember. But they just went. So when I got my haircut today, we were talking about that, and he was like, dude, Rome was great. It was this, it was that. I was like, look, you got to go to Rome. Anytime, if it's your first time in Italy, you
Yeah.
got to go to Rome.
Right.
You got to see Sistine Chapel. You got to see the tomb of the popes. You got to go to Vatican City and all the hubbub,
The
Colosseum.
Colosseum.
And
Yeah.
so like he was like the Colosseum was great
Trevi
because he
Fountain.
went
There's so many
underground.
things
He did the
about
underground thing, which is
Mhm.
cool. I did the underground thing too. To me, there's a restaurant that you sit outside of the Colosseum and look at it while you're eating, right?
Mhm.
Because I try to think about it from the perspective of, holy crap, they built this by man way back in the day, and
It's so
they didn't have a
standard.
track hoe
That's right.
Yeah.
Or a crane.
or a crane. So that's what makes Rome cool. Rome is awesome, but there's like 10 places I can tell you to go to in Italy that are so much better than Rome. Once you get past the historical thing.
Actually, pizza is very nice. Pizza
Pisa.
is actually
We
Yeah,
did
way
not.
better than people.
We didn't do Pisa.
They
but-
don't get enough credit.
So where we all went, and she went PJing, private jetting.
On
Went-
that trip too.
On that trip too, we did a flight from Florence down to Positano. Then we did Positano to Bari, where we did the
Bari.
cave.
Let me just say one thing though about the private jet thing. It was, and this is going to sound terrible.
No, it's called arrogant.
So yeah, I was
So-
going to say
so
it's so 1%er, but we were limited with the luggage because of the private jet. So even though we went on United, on the way and
70
what 70 pounds, you limited us, and by you, the
plane.
procure of
50
the private
pounds.
jet, to 50. And I remember what a struggle that was for all of us trying to pack and do all of that. But then I remember when we got to Positano and all those stairs we had to navigate in that one,
Airbnb thing we did.
well, I forget what they call that lift in vernacular, the vernacular.
Vernacular.
We were glad that our
yeah.
luggage only weighed 50
50
pounds.
No, see, I was glad I paid $6 for the guy to haul everything up and down. I'm like, we're good.
Yeah,
I'm like,
Danny has a spine problem, a hip problem, an elbow problem, a knee problem.
military is great.
Anything
to
else
me.
am I missing?
A brain problem.
Brain problem. Brain problem. So,
Oh, what about nasal? You had some, or is that
Oh,
resolved?
they
they fix that?
fixed it and messed it up all at the same time.
Cool.
Okay.
Like it.